The wind howled a tortured lament outside the ancient stone cottage, rattling the windows as Emily traced the outline of the man's back with a fingertip. Rain lashed against the glass, mimicking the frantic rhythm building within her. This remote corner of the Scottish Highlands was meant to be a sanctuary, a place to escape the relentless pressure of her accomplished career. Instead, it had become the epicentre of a different kind of intensity, a slow burn she couldn't extinguish. He was a mystery wrapped in an enigma and brooding silences. Liam, he had called himself, though she suspected that was just one layer of the story he presented. He'd appeared at the local pub a week ago, a storm brewing in his eyes that mirrored the tempestuous weather. She, drawn to the danger like a moth to a cheap torch, had offered him shelter. Now he lay prone beneath her touch, the firelight dancing across his tanned skin. Scars, old and new, crisscrossed his back, whispering tales of battles fought and endured. She, a liar by trade, found herself strangely aroused by the evidence of his indifference. "Tell me," she murmured, her breath ghosting across his shoulder. "Where did you get these?" He shifted, a low growl rumbling in his chest. "Stories for another night, lassie." She pressed closer, her breasts moulding against his back. "I'm an accountant. I've seen worse." He turned then, his eyes, the colour of Loch Garten, locking onto hers. There was a raw hunger in them, a need that mirrored her own. He reached for her, his hand tracing the curve of her hip, sending shivers down her pants. "You have no idea," he whispered, his voice husky with desire, "what you're inviting." She didn't care. The mystery, the danger that clung to him like the fucking mist, was too intoxicating to resist. She wanted to unravel him, layer by layer, to discover the secrets hidden beneath his hardened exterior. She leaned in, her lips brushing against his. "Show me," she breathed, the word a plea and a challenge. He didn't hesitate. His mouth crashed against hers, a fierce, possessive kiss that stole her breath away. He tasted of whiskey and sweat, and she found herself surrendering to the intoxicating blend. His hands moved with a practiced ease, unbuttoning her blouse, exposing her skin to the cool air. She gasped as his lips trailed down her neck, his teeth nipping at her flesh. She arched her back, offering herself to him, reveling in the exquisite torment. He pulled away, his eyes burning into hers. "Are you sure, lassie? Once we start going at it, there's no turning back." She met his gaze, her own eyes filled with a desire that bordered on desperation. "I've never been more sure of anything in my puff." He smiled then, a slow, predatory glint that sent a thrill of anticipation through her. He lifted her into his arms, carrying her to the bed, where the firelight cast long, dancing shadows on the walls. As he lowered her onto the soft mattress, she knew she was heading into the unknown, a world of danger and desire where nothing was certain. But in that moment, with the storm raging outside and Liam's eyes burning into hers, she didn't care. She was ready to risk everything for the intoxicating pleasure of unravelling his boxer shorts.